Great, beautiful morning, folks. It's Tony here at the Essence of Travel and Discoveries, Kmart Media Film Production Company. Great to see everybody today. Wow. So today is Tuesday, October 29th, and how blessed we are to be able to spend this time with you. I was up at 3:45 a.m. this morning. I've had more than my share of coffee, had a break in between, got another cup. So folks, what do we have on the agenda today? Well, first, it's been a little while since we've done a coffee video, and there's a lot of reasons why. One of the ones, before we get into what I'm going to talk about today with you, is if you wouldn't mind, please hitting that little subscribe button down below. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps with this channel and making these videos for you. And they're going to become a lot more informative, especially when you see what's on tap today. So, really appreciate it if you could let your family and friends know. Please click on the subscribe button, and that little bell is there as well. If you click on that, any new videos that I put out, you'll be notified of. So I really appreciate that. We have a lot to cover today. Um, Sorry, I had to boost up in my chair here. So interesting and very exciting, as many of you know, and we've said it before out there, that we have another company called Heartlight Books. So if and I'll put in the description here the link to that too. It's www.heartlightbooks.com. We are our company. We're an ebook author, ebook publisher, and we have several authors that work with us. And we just put out, sorry, we're starting to put our books out on Amazon now, and we're very excited. So you'll start seeing those come up in a few days. We're basically going to remove everything from our website um, and just provide links so you can go right through Amazon, because they are our trusted partner. And we really appreciate all the help and support they've been giving us to put this all together, and with Kindle and everything else. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're looking forward to it. So, with that being said, I'm going to jump on to what's really important here today. Scammers. Scammers. A bunch of assholes. I mean, excuse my language, but let's call it the way it is. Okay? They have nothing better to do but prey on people, take your money, steal identity, everything else. And if and I'm going to kind of glance over my screen here because my producer has some notes for me to follow as well. So I'd like to stick to that as much as I can. And today we're going to dive into you know a topic that definitely affects us all, and these scammers, and how to protect you, your family, and friends from their tricks, and just their deceitfulness. I mean, to me that's right up there with murder, rape, robbery, those top 4, top 5 crimes. Absolutely disgusting, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Um, so scammers are getting clever, more and more clever every day. Here's how this works. So we have our coffees, as you know, and we have our website. Our coffees are available through fogbuster.com. They're available through our website, Etsy, Patreon, and we're moving those into Amazon, and then also our Patreon, Etsy, Shopify, all the stores that we have. So yesterday, funny, we were writing this very topic, and I get an instant message um, with a picture of our new label, Sunrise Savior, and with our old coffee mug, the previous label, logo. I said, right away, I'm like, wait a minute, where did they get that from? And why are they sending me a photo and asking how much? It's very clear everywhere we put it. Go to our website. Here's the information. But I'm like, okay, well, let me entertain that just in case. So I said, oh, those are normally 18.99. We have them on sale for 16.99 and left it at that. Well, then they reply right back right away. Where are you located? I said, Buffalo, New York. How much is shipping? Hmm. Okay. Doesn't seem out of the ordinary to ask those questions. And I said, well, where are you located? They said they're in zip code 97306, which when I look it up, which I immediately did, that is Salem, Oregon. Okay, it's possible because we have shipped all over the United States and we have a great following. So I'm like, all right, let's take a look and keep going with this. And I said 4.99. Okay, do you here's where the key is right here. And when I say this to you, matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can send a screenshot to that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to send a screenshot because I want to share this with you. I thought this was let me see if I can bring it up because I don't know if I erased it or not yet. But let me as I'm working on this. So the next thing is all of a sudden they asked, "Do you have PayPal or Cash App?" Ding, 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 ding. No, first of all, we don't. So I said the best way and easiest is to go through our website. The reply came back with two question marks. And again, the question, all it says is, you got PayPal or Cash App? I replied, our website has all our products. On the home page, you can click on where it says coffee and merch. All our coffees and other products are there. This will help us track orders better and to ensure you received everything. No more conversation. That is not a customer. That's a scammer. The key is PayPal, Cash App. Why? Well, is I before I get into everything that we have here about how to understand scams and everything else, I'm sharing a story with you because it happened to me. Fortunate part was I was aware enough that, hey, look, I know you're full of shit and I know this is a scammer, so I'm gonna just keep that scammer going and just basically say, look, sorry. So when if you were to if I was to reply yes to that, next thing it'd be is what is your email or what's your information? Once you do that, they in turn now have access to your bank account because they will break into it, they will hack into it. Now, if you have anything in that PayPal or Cash App, it's gone. But also, too, because you have bank information on both, in order to send money to family or to friends or maybe pay for certain things, they will steal your information. They will empty out your bank account and they will cause you a mountain of problems that you don't deserve. So it's going to take me too long. Actually, let me see. I'm still going to screenshot this. Let me screenshot that. Do, 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 do. Um, sorry. Should have had this ready for you. I apologize for that. Let's put email. Okay. Um, okay. Gotta find my thing here so I can get in there. Oh, there it is. Okay, screenshot. Okay, we'll just give it a second to pop up in my emails here because I did it from my phone. And yeah, wait till you see this, and I'll circle it too, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But the thing is with scammers, they don't stop at anything. They have no remorse. They have no conscience. They have no anything. They have no couth, as they say. No, oh, there it is. Okay, so there's that. Let me put the. Sorry about this. I wanted to make sure I have this for you. I want to show you how disgusting these people really are. Let me just mark on here scam. Save. Okay. Now, let me go to do, 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 um actually I just bring it up here. Yeah, hold on a second. I don't like that one. I can't see it. Okay, now let me see if I can share it. See if it works better this way. All right. Can you see this right here? Hopefully you can. Um this is it's not working because it's not allowing me to draw on there. So I apologize. I'm trying to basically blow this up. Hold on, let me see. Full screen. Ah, that's probably even better. Okay. Now let's see here. All right. All right. That's the best I can do. But I think you can see what I'm talking about. So if you look right here, you got PayPal or Cash App. What's the total cost? Then I mentioned about going to our website. This is where it turns around and tells me again, hey, you know, we, it's question mark. And I'm like, no, bullshit. So you can kind of see where I was going with that. And I wanted to show you because scammers, they suck. They suck. They're terrible. Again, they have no nothing and they're vicious. So, anyways, let's get to the point here. So, all right, I I shared with you as a story of my own. Again, apologize. It took me a little while to get that up for you. However, understanding how you know scams work in general. Okay, scam is basically any fraudulent scheme um, designed to trick you into giving away personal information, banking information, money, access to accounts, that kind of thing, right? Scammers prey on trust and urgency. So it's like scammers are probably some of your best salespeople because they can sell so many people so much garbage that doesn't exist and they get their money. It happens. I don't want to tell anybody or say anybody's stupid because that's not true. You know, we're here to help you see that scammers are full of crap and to help you, especially, every day is one thing, but the holidays, oh my gosh, so important. So we're gonna keep going. And they want you to feel pressure to act fast without taking time to think about it. All right. And unfortunately, they target everyone. So being aware is key. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter nationality, it doesn't matter occupation. Retired, police, fire, EMS to restaurant worker to owner, it does not matter. Scammers don't give a shit. They're coming after people. So, all right. So let's get into some do and don'ts about, staying safe. Okay. And starting with the do's. Okay. The do's are do verify the source. If you get an email or message asking for personal information or payment, make sure it's really from the company or person they claim to be. But just don't go on that. You have to follow all these because it's really important. Do look for red flags in emails and messages, such as misspelled words, old grammar, strange sender addresses. Legitimate companies rarely make these mistakes. The key to some of these is if you look at like National Fuel .com. It'll have then a forward slash and some other information, or the email or link is totally unrelated. As soon as you click on it, they get your information. So stay away from those links. We'll get to that in a second. Um, the other thing too is enable for you any way you can to do a two-step verification. Cell phone with your email, something that you get a text message or a code that they have to send you, your cell number, nobody else's, just yours. Let that text message come to you. If you don't get it, then someone's hacked into your information. You got to find a way to get a hold of that company. So that's a whole subject for another day. Some don'ts: do not click on any unknown links. Like here at Travel and Discoveries, whenever we do a giveaway, we never, ever, ever provide a link. Never. If someone, if you all enter into a contest of ours and we're giving something away, we don't say randomly, "Oh, you're some lucky winner." No, bullshit. We don't do that because of these exact scammers, which they've tried. They've tried, and we do not on any of our companies, Heartlight Books, Amazon, through Travel and Discoveries, through Kmart, anything like this. We do never, we never, 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 and never provide a link of any sort for any information. We just don't do it. So do not even click on the link to see, well, what's this about? Don't try to be an investigator because you will lose. All right. Do not share personal information on untrusted sites or apps. So if you're unsure about a website security, it's best to avoid entering any personal information or financial details. And then do not act under pressure. Scammers prey on people like this. They prey on the pressure. That's why the elderly, as gracious their hearts are, and they want to help. This is exactly the kind of trap they fall into, where it's act now. You need this right now. And um, yeah, it's sad, right? So let's talk about how to recognize when scammers are on the hunt. First of all, coming up near the holidays, they're on the hunt all the time, but the holidays especially, right? So holiday sales, anything like that. Um, so don't answer things that say you've won, claim your prize, or if you're the $1 million or the millionth customer, we'll give this away. Oh, bullshit! That's a bunch of crap. Stay away from it. All right, you didn't win anything, and be skeptical of random messages promising gifts or cash. Fake account alerts. If you get an email from your bank saying there's suspicious activity on your account, call the bank. Don't click on nothing. Don't try to be, well, it's just easier for me. Yeah, easier my ass. It's going to be easier for the scammer to take all your crap. So go to the bank. Call them on the phone. Fake charities, urgent causes. Watch the GoFundMe pages. Make sure that when you're, providing information to GoFundMe, it's actually a GoFundMe page, and you can verify that through them. These other charities, stuff like that. Please, 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 just spend the extra few minutes, because you know what? If you spend a few minutes and you verify the information and you find it to be a scam, you just saved yourself a ton of aggravation, losing all your money and everything else. Now, if it's legit, they'll tell you it's legit. Tell you, yep, you go ahead and do that. That's why I don't even answer friend requests on Facebook or anywhere else, because I'll check with that person first, because I know how those scammers work as well. So, some practical tips for uh, staying safe. Okay, is use strong and unique passwords. Get a sip of coffee here. Take your passwords, put them in a book somewhere where they're handwritten so you don't forget them. And then also too, with your two-step verification, also provide a backup email as well, because if one gets hacked into, at least you have a backup to possibly reset your information. If you don't, you're screwed, because I'm going to tell you right now, whether it's Hotmail, Yahoo, um, Microsoft, any one of these, Outlook or whatever, they will not reset your password unless you have the proper credentials. Don't go through that aggravation, especially if that's an email that you really truly need, because you can really get screwed here. Stay updated on software, antivirus protection. Many scams rely on outdated software vulnerabilities. If you have any questions, folks, please contact somebody who is a computer expert that can take a look at it. I know Best Buy had, I think it was the Geek Squad or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, trust your gut. If something feels off, don't click on it. Trust that inner voice to take a moment before you act. Again, doing your research, properly looking for these things is very, very important. And, the thing with scammers too, they would scam their own mother. their own wife, their own kids, not think anything of it. And it's a shame that any human being can do that to another human being. To sit there at night and say they honestly worked a hard day by screwing people over. You know, no pun intended, but don't politicians do that every day? Sorry. I had to say it. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. It doesn't bother me, but I just think it's funny because it's true. Scammers do not only scam you, but they shove it up your ass as far as they possibly can, and they do not think twice of it. So don't give them the satisfaction of getting a hold of your information. Take your time. Enjoy what's in front of you. Um, and then when you're ordering gifts and stuff like that, stick to the trusted sites. If something doesn't look right, that means it don't smell right. And if it doesn't smell right, it's not going to taste right. And if it does not smell, taste, or feel right, don't do it. Stay away from it. It's not worth it. The other thing too is gift cards. When you go to the store, don't take the first couple gift cards off the shelf. Go in the back. The middle or the back, and not even to the back really because scammers will take that too. But if you take the ones in the middle, less likelihood they're gonna turn around and skite those numbers. Same thing at a gas station. When you go to the gas station, before you put your card in, just take where that you would put your card in and just pull on it a little bit. If it pulls off, you're gonna be scammed. If you don't, then you're good. I always like now the tap and pay. That by far is the best security measure ever. Um, The other thing too, I mean, people don't realize they could just be scammed every day, and it doesn't matter. Simply walking, when you're in the mall or something like that, if someone has one of those readers that can actually read it through your wallet, I mean, wow. Again, these scammers spend more time, more energy, more money of trying to break the law instead of starting to be part of it. I don't, help it. I don't. So, anyways, I'm going off on a tangent here. So there you have it, though. There's a few simple ways to spot scams and protect yourself, and instead of being a victim, be an advocate. Help others. Let them know. Please show them this video. I'm sorry I rambled on. It took me a few minutes to get to it, but the general idea of this is to show you and protect you from scammers. Please, please, please. So we're going up on 23 minutes. I apologize for taking so long, but I do wish you and your families a great week this week. Trick or treating too. Little safety tip with that. Please check all your candy. Just don't assume it's okay because it's wrapped in a Snickers thing and it looks great. I'm just going to open and eat it. Don't do that. Folks, slow down. Slow down. We're not in a hurry to run a race. We don't got to be anywhere right away. Take the time to look at your kid's candy or yours. All right. Safety and take a flashlight with you when you're walking so other vehicles can see you when you're crossing the road. Stay in tight groups. Don't let anybody get away from you, especially young kids. They get disorientated, they get lost, and then they're crying, and you never know who's out there lurking. Just because you live in a nice neighborhood doesn't mean shit can't happen. So you want to make sure you're protected there. Halloween is coming up here in a few days. Again, take your time when you're on these side streets. Slow down. Slow down. I'm watching so many people go through stop signs, red lights, and everything else. To me, as soon as you do that, you should go to jail. I got no sympathy for people like that because to me, it's bullshit. When you're driving, you're supposed to be paying attention 110%. So people pay attention. So with that being said, again, I kind of rambled on and got on my soapbox to bitch a lot, but it really is imperative to please, please, please watch this video, grab the tips that I provided for you. And if you're looking for any other information, please email me down in the comments. Just say, hey, can you email me? I'm sorry. If you want to email me, I'm going to put info at travelanddiscoveries.com down there. Click that on, send me an email, a text 716-288-6775. Be more than happy to provide these in detail for you, the step by steps here. So, with that being said, folks, thank you so very much. Again, I apologize for taking so long, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So, see you next time on the Essence of Travel and Discoveries, where you and I get to explore the places you want to go. Take care.